Yo! What's up? Welcome to another episode of Uncle Ricky's House. Hey, look. This is, I'm going to blow my own horn. I'm going to pat myself on the back for a second here. Look, I got this thing on YouTube, Uncle Ricky's House. I also got a podcast, which you can catch on Spotify. And I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I got to be honest. I don't really keep up with Instagram because I don't know, for some reason, Instagram just don't thrill me. But let me tell you something. TikTok, after you get past 5,000, boy, oh boy, hang on. As long as you're putting out good shit, you will get people. Now, YouTube, that's another battle. But we will partake of the badness because we like it. Twitter, Elon, I don't know, buddy. If you're trying to prove that you're the best at choking some good shit off, you win this one. But if you're trying to, prove that you can make shit better, no, you fucking Twitter up. But I'm still there, and I'll stay there until you kick my ass off. Now, let's talk about what we gonna talk about. Well, it seems to have been a little dinner party. And I know I'm not the first one to talk about this, but it was held at MAR-A-LARGO, the royal residence of King Wannabe, former president, number 45, one term, in and out, lost everything for the Republicans. Donald John Trump. Now, the other guest was none other than Ye, legally Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, latest public declared leader of antisemitism. And I'm not going to get into your feelings or my feelings about anti-Semitism. I'm just saying what Ye is. Now, the third member of this Three Musketeer dinner for three, well, actually it was more than three. It was a regular little dinner party, but the other guest of interest, the A-lister, was one Nick Fuentes. And if you are familiar with the term Proud Boys and all of their mischief and mayhem, you may know that Nicholas Fuentes was, or is, their founder. Fuentes is also a known anti-Semite. Fuentes is also a known white supremacist and racist. Also, you could probably, throw in a little misogyny, otherism, xenophobic type shit. Because even though there was one black man sitting at the table, white supremacy was the accepted language of the media. Now, you have the reporter's view, which, in keeping with MAR-A-LARGO etiquette, let's pronounce this shit right. All you can have is what they can put together from a distance, and what conclusions they come to from what they see, because MAR-A-LARGO, the press is deaf, and they can only be allowed to witness from a distance. So King Trump can control the narrative. The thing that riles me is one, Ye, because this fool, and many black people, they bow to him and raise him up because he's come out and said things against the Jews. Okay, if you take the Jewish thing out of the equation, what has Ye done as a black man? Not saying for black people, just as a black man. Ye has made money off of black people. Ye has used black people, black religion, the black culture to get to where he wants, or where he wanted to be, to make his big leap into what he calls a position of authority. And now, even, I mean, with the bipolar shit and all of that, you know, you can take exception, you can make excuses for him. But look, this motherfucker is off his rocker. He's definitely off his meds. He's fucking off his rocker. And even though he may say some things that you agree with, why follow a crazy man? Because one day he'll say something that you totally agree with him and think he is, you know, the next Messiah, and the next day he will take the opposite position just to be his free-thinking, crazy ass self. Now, you put him with the Trumpster, the Mango Mussolini, you know, Sir Dickhead. Sir talks a lot and don't do shit. We've seen these two collaborate before in the last election, where, you know, Ye made his pilgrimage to the White House and said the orange madman was like a father to him, and dumbass shit while sitting beside the nation's chief racist, wearing the identity hat of people that want to take us back to pre-1863, and saying that slavery was a choice. Of course, I mean, you know, later on he tried to backpedal and explain what he meant and all this shit, and some people bought the shit. But 2 and 2 is still 4. What he said, when he said it, and how he said it. His whole thing was to lessen the degree of intensity, the degradation, the inhumanity, the ability of man to fuck over his fellow man just because of a difference in skin color. The ability of man to make himself supreme just because he had control of the situation. But yet and still, even in his supremacy, he could not master his condition without enslaving an entire race of people. Now, let's throw Nick Fuentes into the equation. And out of all the three there, don't take this wrong, because you have to envelop the whole concept. As far as being dedicated to the cause, loyal to the cause, Nick Fuentes was probably the most honest person at the table, despite his black-hearted soul. Nick Fuentes does not back down. I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying that whatever his opinion is, he does not back down in every waking day that he's out in the public. Whether right, wrong, or indifferent, he's pushing his agenda. He doesn't alter it. He doesn't make excuses for it. The Proud Boy Manifesto is the Proud Boy Manifesto. And basically, the real Proud Boys, they live and die by their manifesto. Now, these other two grifters that were at the table with him, talk about strange bedfellows. Not strange in the sense like, you know, Ye and Trump, they got their thing. And they all are anti-Semites, and all three, irregardless of exterior complexion, are racist. Ye is a racist. He has no real use for black people outside of being subservient to him. To him, authority, success is being in the role of the white man. And until he feels like he can fill those shoes, those boots, like them fucking galoshes he been fucking kicking lately, he will not feel content. Ye will not be content being a successful black man. He has to be a successful white man, which means he has to put down black people. And he's been doing it. He's been playing black people for the longest. We buy his music. We go along with all his idiocy. Even when he ran for president, he wasn't even in time to file for the majority of the primaries in the country, and yet black people actually voted for him. Why? Irregardless, even if he was any good, he wasn't going to win. So why waste your vote? Unfortunately, I think that blew up his head, because when he told Donald Trump, say, hey buddy, you know, you like a dad to me and all this shit, and I bought our buddy Nick for the, you know, the racist and the anti-Semite, you know, group. We can form a coalition of hate here, and you can be my vice president. Of course, Donald Trump probably said, and I'm just, you know, hypothesizing, N-word, you've lost your fucking mind. There's no way that Donald Trump, even without being a racist, his ego would not allow him to be a vice president to anybody. Black, white, red, yellow, male, female, Martian. No, Donald Trump has to be top billing, head of the ticket, irregardless of the consequences that it's going to bring to everybody else. That's just Donald Trump. Now, is anything going to come out of this? Probably not, because everything that was exhibited, everything that we saw, we already knew anyway. This was just a flex exercise to make big people think, well, fuck, what if? But you know what? The only thing I think about Donald Trump is, fuck, when the fuck they gonna put him in jail? The only thing I think about Ye is, I try not to think about it. And as far as Nicholas Fuentes, have a nice day, Mr. Chips. I don't give a fuck. Well, that's it. That's all I gotta say. As always, God bless y'all motherfuckers. And have a good day, and peace out from Uncle Ricky's house.